Welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We're taking on a Japanese player here for the last day of Chaos Season. Loki, let's see what we can do here. Unfortunately, going into this one, I realized that I didn't have any team set up for this week that had null counter disrupt, which is a massive oversight on my part. Sweep effects are like really common in the game currently, and as you can see from this team right here, you definitely need some type of sweep effect to take this on, unless you're planning to just tank everything here, which I don't believe I'd be able to do. So yeah, we're going to avoid Leon naturally because he will destroy Amelia. I don't have Breath of Life on anyone on this team, so it really wouldn't work out in my favor to match up against that duo Leon there. And not much we can do about duo Ather here. I mean, I could avoid getting a unit locked down altogether, but because of the layout that I'm going to have to use here, because I do want to have a spot to be able to go up and attack on the following turn. So yeah, I'm going to have to lay this out in some type of order that will allow me to do so. And also Loki's gravity effect, as well as her ability to remove the status effects from my units, that also plays a part in my decision making here. Kind of want to keep the bonus doubler, but also at the same time I don't want to get gravitied, so choices need to be made here. This is a very interesting defense team here. Looking at what will possibly happen with the movement. Hopefully Leon comes straight down, which will give me the opportunity to reposition up and then attack. Taking the lockdown here from Baby Golvig, who is very high invested. Decision between Occultist Strike and Resonance. Not sure which one is better, but there you go. There's the build there. I'm kind of leaning more towards Occultist Strike being the better pick. A lot of high merges here, plus 10 investment on the majority of these units. This is a very good oath skill on that Plumeria. I don't have a high investment on mine. She just doesn't like me, I feel, because she doesn't come home. Unity is something that I'm seeing fairly often on Byleth here, instead of his regular A skill. And then the lull here on Leon is also rather interesting. It's not like he's going to win any speed checks. So yeah, maybe it does better against Ike, I don't know, but Magic Shield here is going to allow Loki to rally, or whatever you want to call it, on what's her face? Hanoka, and then the dance either to the left or right of Loki. And Amelia here won't die to Loki, and also I won't get debuffed because I'm going to put someone in that lane above Amelia. The problem is Leon here, I'm not sure. Well, I'm definitely not going to be tanking that because he's going to just hit too hard. So we're going to try, well, I'm going to try to avoid that. The safest spot is probably going to be above Amelia, but also gravity is going to be a thing, because I think Loki is probably going to go to that spot. So yeah, there's that as well. A lot to think about for this defensive setup. A lot of thoughts that I probably wouldn't have if I had someone with null counter disrupt. I'd probably just put them over the terrain here so that they could counterattack, and it wouldn't be a problem. I'd probably be using like Erica would probably be really good on this map, since she would be able to sweep, Vantage rather. Probably even, well no, I don't have no kind of disrupt on my Brave Marth. Dragon unit probably, a layer. No, she'd probably get out rezzed and die. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she would die here. But yeah, this is pretty much the best setup that I can think of. Fatal Smoke, Ooh, didn't notice that. But again, we're not going to be tanking that Leon. We're going to be avoiding him as best as possible. And we're just going to see how this pans out.
You have my all.
Something like this, I think. And if I had Breath of Life 4, I'd probably take on the combat against that Leon. Although it probably wouldn't be the most healing. I think I'll leave Jimbro over here to the side. Just so that I can reposition up and then potentially attack, depending on the layout here from the following turn. Oh, the double rally. I forgot that she had cancel in her weapon. Oh, I was expecting her to stay in that spot. 44 times 2. Ooh, how big is the second hit?
Wishing you the best.
4.
I won't lose.
Interesting. Hinoka doing nothing. Pretty much expected that. A lot of chip damage, unfortunately. But it's fine. We'll heal it all back. Luckily, we didn't bait out the Leon there. Now, the problem here is Leon went into a not good position.
I understand.
I'm pretty sure Gato here won't be able to win. And also, he's gravity for some reason.
Upon your word.
Taking out Loki is an option, but I can't do anything about Leon here. He'll definitely kill me. I don't know why Gato is gravity.
Guide me.
Upon your word.
This is not good. Let me see if I can think of a plan for this. Hold on.
Ah, yes.
Going this way is probably not gonna work out. It's too far. Alright, we're gonna YOLO this. Maybe if I reposition Gato up here with Crom. See if I can get anything from this. Alright. Forgot about Byleth. Forgot about Byleth there.
You have my all.
And I can't attack because
I
can't move Gato out of the way because again he's gravitied. But then even if I did do that, I'd still be stuck.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure Crown would probably be able to get the kill on this Leon. Maybe not, I don't know, but it's not gonna happen since Byleth. What can I do now? Because this is pretty much ruined. I mean, it was probably already lost anyways. I don't have a clear-cut plan to get out here. I mean, I could do this. Just step up. But, I mean, Gato will probably die if I do that. It's already lost. Let's see if... how can I get over there? Can I get...
You have my all.
No. The only person I can get over there is Freyr.
Your plan.
Who has lost his 2 status effects because of Loki. I'm surprised that he's not gravity. Oh, he cleansed the gravity. Okay. I can reposition and get him over there. So let's see if he can kill Leon. Because if we can kill Leon with Freyr here, then we can probably try to
guide me.
Close it out, if at all possible. 35.
What?
Should be enough. I mean, I know that... okay.
Yes.
I know that Leon gets a bunch of stats from his A skill, so... There you go. Not enough to take him out there. I was real close. 6. And, I mean, even if I did, Freyr would probably just die to Loki. Yeah, so... Alright, yeah, man, it was worth a try. I had no other option, really. No one would have been able to take out Byleth with Hardy Bearing in terms of a range attack. And then I had no one with no counter disrupt to avoid Loki. So Yeah. Bad matchups. This was a bad matchup for me. Nothing that I could have done to win this one. This is an expected outcome. Can't tank this with Amelia because Leon will kill her 100%. Especially if he gets danced, then yeah, it's not worth it. Good team, man. Very good layout here in terms of having to have a specific counter to win against this type of layout. So GG's. Let's load up another one, man. Let's go to another one here. Okay, so we're taking on Kazoo for the last one here. This one is a bit more manageable, a lot more up the alley that I planned for. Basically, we're just gonna plant Jimbro in front of Amelia, and that'll be that. I'm pretty sure he'll tank everything here, and we don't need the pots since it's the last day of the week. Yeah, we should be good in that regards. Let's talk about some stuff, man. One thing that I didn't get to, or I forgot to mention, was looking at the refined batch. I'm actually excited for what they're going to do with the Gatry because I actually have a fairly invested Gatry, and I've been waiting, like I've just been sitting on this unit, man. I was like, I hope you get a good refine, please. I was doing the same thing for not Gatry, the guy from Shadows of Valentia, the blue armored knight from Shadow, but he got a really bad refine. I forgot what his name is. He got like deep wounds nullification or some rubbish like that, and I was like, man, this is a really bad refine. It's kind of crazy how they gave Kajil such a great refine, but everyone else has gotten like a really rubbish refine. Like most of the armor units after her got a really rubbish refine, aside from probably Flame Emperor. But yeah, hopefully they treat Gatry well. I mean, he is from the Ike games, and they've been really heavily favoritizing the Ike games in terms of giving units from those games really good refines. I haven't seen like a unit from that game get a terrible refine so far, so I have high hopes. Shinon got a good refine, so again, high hopes. Hopefully they give him something that'll make him usable, which is really what I wanted to do. I wanted to bring him back. Ton of investment yet again, so there's that. Who else? Claude. I was surprised that Claude was already getting his refine. I thought I'd have to wait a couple more months into next year actually before he would get his refine. I was actually surprised that it would be so soon. And Uller as well. I was really surprised that Uller is already getting her refine. They're going through these pretty quickly. Like I literally remember when Uller's map came out, it was such a pain to deal with. Having to start off so high and then go down. Yeah, she was like, if she started moving, you're probably dead because of the Deadeye. So I was like surprised that her refine is already going to be out so soon. Interesting skills and effects so far that she's been given. The Oath is kind of like whatever, but I don't blame them because in terms of C skills, there really isn't that much to pick from. I think that's probably what their next target area is going to be in terms of upgrading skills. I mean, we've already seen it with the wave skills and the Breath of Life 4. They're really just going in on making C skills overall better, C passives, because they're really bad. Aside from, like, let's say, Fatal Smoke and Breath of Life, the rest of them are fairly bad. So I definitely see the next year being kind of geared towards or focused on improving those line of skills. But yeah, not much that they could have given to her for there. I do like what they're doing with the potent follow-up that she's been or that she's going to receive. She doesn't necessarily struggle in terms of hitting zeros. But then again, I don't use her very often, so I'm probably wrong about that. But she does fairly well in terms of damage output. So I'm interested to see what they do with her weapon. That's going to determine how good she is. But if she's able to hit like 2 Deadeyes in a combat, that's not bad. That's not going to be bad. She needs some type of true damage at least. I'm not sure if that was already in her kit. Might have been, might be. I could be wrong. But yeah, she definitely needs that to make the Deadeyes meaningful. And then I think even if she does get all of that in her refine, I don't know, man. She's still pretty low on the list of mythic units. Because she doesn't really offer any support. She's really just a nuke. So, yeah, a lot of options to choose from in that category. I mean, if she ends up being able to take out Ike, let's say, then, you know, great. But, mythic. She's a mythic. And that's a big drawback for Uller. Definitely expecting Claude to get a good refine or a good weapon upgrade at least. His passive looks exactly like what I expected it to be. Ton of true damage from his passive, as well as they improved his DR, giving him what is it? Looks like unpierceable DR from what I've been reading.
I will do it.
And all that's left is to see what his weapon does, and I'm pretty sure that he'll get instant Deadeye. It only makes sense. Nothing else would work well on Legendary Claude aside from instant Deadeye. Plus, you know, let's just give him plus 14 like you've been giving to everyone else. But I'm excited for this back to refines. Let's see what happens. This closes out the week. Defense replays later. GG's.